Drewz Viewz, Drewz Viewz. So scroll to the description and hit play. Copyright claims try to hide his vids away, but he'll never stop as the Ben fans say that he's the baddest reactor to ever make their day. Drewz Viewz, to the true, Drewz Viewz, to the true. Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and before your regularly scheduled series finale programming, that being my reaction to the final battle, part 2, see below, I just wanted to pop in and let you know that we're not quite finished with Alien Force. I do have one more video that's going to be coming out hopefully this Friday. It should be where I'm going to talk a little bit more about the series and especially the finale and look at some of the comments from last time and the ones that'll be from today. But more importantly, I'm going to, one, do something multiple people have asked for, an Alien ranking video. That'll probably be the main portion of the next video. And two, I'm going to announce what I'll be doing for the next Ben 10 series, reaction-wise. And
let me tell you something, Drewz viewers. You better tune in Friday for Drew's Alien ranking.
Thanks, Wrath. Yes, you should.
And let me tell you something, Drew. You better rank Wrath first. Now, Wrath, be a good chap and settle down. You cannot impel Drew to diverge from the due order of the Alien echelon. Say now, Drew, will this Omnitrix hierarchy include the Deuced original series of which I was not inherent?
Yes, good question. Brainstorm, it is only going to be the Alien Force aliens, and in fact, only the new aliens. That is my plan for my rankings. I know we had we saw some of Ben's old aliens in the form of, you know, not even him, but Manny and the crew with the different aliens from the original series, Forearms, Accelerate, etc. But Ben himself was in, by my count, 4 of his old school aliens, original series aliens, which were Diamond Head, Way Big, Cannonbolt, and Upchuck. At some point during the Alien Force series, I've said before that Cannonbolt might be my favorite alien overall, or at least I've answered a question saying, like, what alien would you want to be the most? And I think I might choose Cannonbolt. But anyway, those 4 won't be part of the Alien Force ranking, so I believe there should be 12 aliens to rank. Of course, now we know there's a couple ultimate versions of some of these guys too, but we will see.
Sounds cool, Drew. But will you be reacting to Ultimate Alien? Or will you leave fans out in the cold?
Yes, like I was just mentioning, Big Chill, I will be reacting to Ultimate Alien, but it might be a little different in terms of how I've done it in the past with the reactions here, so you'll have to tune in on the next video to find out about that as well.
Come back on Friday, people. It'll be chill.
What he said. All right, cool. Good final image there. I like that. I mean, it was cool with the magic ball bouncing through the water anyway, and then the big explosion, and they're on half of the magic ball like a little raft. That in the background. If he comes back in the future, it's hero time. All right, so we've done it. Alien Force in the old books there. I like that finale. I mean, it was definitely a little more low-key than the original series one, like I kind of mentioned in the intro of part 1, thinking back to that, you know, that had like every single villain all teaming up, and all this is more low-key with just Vilgax and Albedo. That thread was brought back. I kind of talked about it in part 1 that I was set up by commenters to think he might come back earlier. They reminded me of him, but I didn't think it was going to be in this finale, but it makes sense. We didn't see what happened to him either, I guess, but he doesn't have any powers now. And then like the Vilgax thing, I guess they're leaving it open I would imagine he probably would be in the final series, but we'll see. I do think also I got to think about it still. Obviously, just finished it here, but I think I did like Alien Force a little better than the original series in terms of. I mean, I just like the characters aged up a little bit in the first place. Ben kind of reverted his character in season 3 here, and we talked about it in the past. But from season 1 and 2 of Alien Force, when he acted more mature, they kind of made him go back a little bit to the cockiness and the taking things for granted kind of aspect, which it works and doesn't work, I think, in some cases. But ultimately, I like the setup of the more mature Ben, Gwen, Kevin, everyone. Kevin was a big addition to the series, of course, being on the hero team. I like that. Even if they did maybe retcon some things with him and maybe some things with Gwen's magic, some of the decisions, even though if they were retcons or didn't make complete sense, I still like them. Ultimately, I think because of what we got here with the team, obviously with the whole plumbers kids storyline was interesting. Grandpa himself took a little bit of a backseat in this series overall. It wasn't in as much, but you know, that makes it more special when we do get him. He was in the last few episodes a little more than he had been, so that was cool. Yeah, you can't sneak up on Grandpa. You can get Levin, you can get Gwen. You're not getting Grandpa Albedo or anyone else. Yeah, and they kind of reminded us in this one too how, Gray Matter reminded us how, or rather, Azimuth reminded us how that the Omnitrix was meant for Grandpa in the first place, for Max, not Ben. And apparently there was an off-camera discussion between the two with Max convincing Azimuth to let Ben keep it. In the original series, it was different in terms of like getting the Omnitrix off. It wasn't much harder for it to come off. And now we had the whole voice activation thing this time. I feel like it came up in the past, but now I'm trying to remember. It's a little bit of a Deus Ex Machina if we didn't see that ability in the past, like the self-destruct thing and everything like that. But I guess if that is built in and only Ben's sounding voice can, only Ben's voice can set those things off, then it would be hard for anyone else to steal it or use it. So I guess that's a good thing. But yeah, I guess pour some out for the original Omnitrix. Lasted 2 series, but it is destructed. But we've got the Ultimatrix, is that what it was called? What Albedo had stolen, and then what Ben got in the end, the upgrade there. So I'm guessing that's what he'll be using in the next series, unless Azimuth creates another regular Omnitrix. But I guess why would he do that? Like, if this one's better anyway. I like some of the forms, that I kind of mentioned it, but the ultimate Humongosaur was kind of like a monster, like a Bowser monster or something, or like a video game boss. The look of the ultimate Swampfire was pretty cool. Kind of, so it was like an end from Lord of the Rings or something with like a blue alien inside of it. And Lord of the Rings Avatar crossover mix up. But yeah, I liked that. And we saw, I guess Vilgax's ultimate form is just a big old squid monster there. Those teeth were pretty gnarly. Yeah, he's got to be alive still, right? Well, we'll see. Yeah, it was cool seeing all the different, you had the whole set piece with all the Humongosaurs, like all Vilgax's fake army that he had tied to the DNA to. That was a good concept. I guess the animators only really showed us all of the Humongosaurs, or he switched later when he was showing them into a couple other ones real quick, but we didn't see the big army fight as other aliens. But anyway, it was a cool idea. And I've always liked Vilgax's ship this time. It looks good, like almost like a sword. It's cool, and it's crashing. I guess that's destroyed too. Pour some out for this ship as well. Yeah. Another thing where I don't always, it's hard to recap everything all at once, especially on a series finale. But Ben have his low moment, and then come back with the plan to save the day. So very typical, but well done finale there. And we got the kiss with Gwen and Kevin finally, so good stuff. Some good meta humor too and things like that. We had it all. Yeah, but like I kind of just mentioned, it's hard to think of everything all at once, but I'm going to do some more on Alien Force. Really thanks everyone for watching my series, our Drewz Viewz Car Tuesday with Ben 10 and now Ben 10 Alien Force. I love seeing all the comments. I love that everyone is enjoying it and going on this ride with everyone, all the Ben 10 fans. That's really all I can say. I am excited to do some new shows too for Car Tuesday, so definitely stay subscribed to the channel here. Definitely keep letting me know what you want to see and what your thoughts are. And when we meet again, it'll be hero time. Peace.